I'm Nick.
And this is Katie and Nik Knit.
Episode 8.
We ran out of fingers. I was like, wait, oh no.
It's been a while, once again, so we have a boatload of stuff to talk about. Should we be seeing a blinking light or something?
No.
Okay. We're gonna start with our whips, per usual.
Hang on. No, you know what? I think I have asked you that before, if you could see a blinking light, and you couldn't, and I was like, oh no. And it's like, no, this camera doesn't do that.
We don't even need to cut that out. This is just part of the podcasting journey.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right. I'm jumping in.
Do it.
I have the checkerboard sweater vest in Lion's Brand wool by Hey Hey Crochet. And this is a crochet pattern. I talked about this last episode. I finished what will be the back panel, and I made the size, I think I made the size medium large, and this might be the small medium because it's like very basic sizing.
Gotcha.
And I think the first panel that I did looked a little big, so I did a very poor job of explaining this panel. I'm going to make a size smaller and just seam them up and see if it works, and if not, no big deal. I'll give it to someone or something. I ran out of a ball of yarn, which is why it's at such an awkward place, but it's literally a big rectangle, and then you go and seam it together.
It's so nice so that you can just, in crochet, just have your tiny little loop and be like, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
I'll just pick that up. Like, no big deal.
Exactly.
So easy.
What you got?
That's cool. I have got a very precarious little pile over here. This is the Polypody Sweater DK by Carolina Adamczyk, and I am so enjoying this sweater. It is a really pretty, very like delicate color work pattern. I started this, I want to say maybe about a month ago, maybe a little bit over a month ago. But I've got a good chunk of the chart done so far. Oh yeah, I think I started this before. My husband and I went on a little trip to Michigan to go bird watching a few weeks ago because it was fall migration. And I started this on that trip. This is my little vacation knit. But yeah, I am using Kelburn Woolen Scout for the main color, and then this really pretty pink that I am going to have to dig the tag out to tell you what it is because I do not remember.
What weight is that?
It is DK weight. This is kind of a thin DK though. Oh, it's Malabrigo. Dos Tierras. Malabrigo Dos Tierras.
What else did you use that on? I remember you talking about that. Or maybe I just remember when you bought it.
Malabrigo, that could be, but Malabrigo was my Wild Rose Market bag, but it was the cotton. Cotton, that like pistachio color.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
also, what kind of cast on is that? It looks rounded, but is it just a normal?
Oh, like what kind of like? Yeah. Because it was just a long tail with ribbing for the neck, and then you start the rest. I feel like a lot of the sweaters and shirts and stuff that I've looked at or cast on lately, you cast on the neck, but you don't do the collar until later on, which is weird because most of the ones that I did at the start were like this, where you just like start the ribbing and going down. I don't know. I mean, I guess people make different choices as to why they set up their sweaters different ways, but
cute.
Yeah,
I like it. I love the colors.
Thanks. I'm happy with how it's turning out.
All right, another crochet project. This is the Jasper pullover. You know what? I don't know who this is by, but our description always, or our show notes are always below the video, and you can check it out in there. So sorry that I don't know, but I also made like a buttercup top by the same person.
That's pretty.
All right, so this is actually a sleeve. Let me think. I have no clue if this is going to fit me. I did add a few inches for positive ease.
Yeah.
I may have added too much, and also the sleeve is constructed this way as if like it's a knit sweater, right?
Yeah. That's cool.
So this is a little.
So that's thick. The length of it and everything. It's like like an elbow length sleeve.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
Let me think here. Okay. This is my sweater. This is my shoulder. Okay, so it's not that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, a little nice roomy fit.
Yeah. I'm just like, but is it going to be too roomy? But again, if it is, I'll just give it away. Crochet feels so different to me than knitting. Like, it's not I love doing it, but
Yeah.
it's not like, I'm not as attached to it, I guess.
That's
Even
funny.
though I really want this to work out.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a confusing thing to hold up for a podcast.
It's like paper doll clothes or something. Like
Yes,
you need a little tab to like,
exactly.
fold it over your shoulder.
So this is actually technically the back, but it's a high collar pullover that sits like this, like sits open, and you add buttons, which I'm going to have buttons, but I'll probably never actually button it up. So you make 4 panels and then attach the sleeves, and then the body is worked in the round.
Okay.
So
This is your big button one, right? Okay.
Yes.
This is a cool top.
You know what? I didn't bring the buttons for that.
Oh, it's okay. Next time.
I don't even know where those are right now. I have 2 out of 4 panels done and part of a sleeve. I kind of lost steam on this only because another whip has made me more excited. But I wanted to have... I love the Instagram post for this designer. It said she was putting hers on and she's like, if you start a Jasper pullover now, you can have a sweet sweater to wear in winter. Geez, in fall. Someone below it said, bold of you to assume I finish my projects. And I was like, I love that.
Bold, yeah.
Casting on immediately.
Like, thanks for the vote of confidence, but see you in a few months. All right, my next one is actually my most recent cast on. So today, as we're filming this, is Saturday. I'm like, what day is it? I started this on Monday night, and it's got a really loose gauge, so it's been flying.
It looks so squishy.
Squish it. So this is called Fluff Nugget, so you can kind of see why. Although I think the original pattern is knit like with 2 strands, one with mohair, so it's like even fluffier.
Yeah.
But my God, this is just regular wool, and it's so fluffy. But yeah, this is the Fluff Nugget by Soprano Knits, and it's in Barocco Ultra Wool. I had bought like 4 skeins of Barocco Ultra Wool from this online yarn shop that shut down 6 months ago, and it was like 880 yards, and then I was like, what am I actually gonna do with exactly, 880 yards of yarn? Most of the sweaters that I want to do are like 1100. So I found this. This is a cardigan. I have been kind of hesitant to knit a cardigan because I'm kind of whiny about knitting flat. I'll get over it. But this is brioche, and one color brioche is so simple and repetitive to do flat. Some people like 2 color better than 1 color because if you mess up, it's easier to see what you need to do because you're working with 2 colors together. But I have found this so simple. I mean, you do the same pattern back and forth. It's not like knitting stockinette where you like do one thing on one side and flip it and you do a completely different thing. But yeah, this has been really fun. I need to knit this to a foot, and I think I'm at about 9 inches, and then I'll do, the rest of the body and stuff. So pretty stoked about that. What have you got next?
Oh, let me see. I seriously have so many.
I know. Like, I gotta fix my pile over here so I can grab the right thing.
This is a rec. What's new? So I started this during the first Cleveland Browns game, and I love my ribbing. It's a 2x2 rib. It's
cute.
A vanilla sock by the Crazy Sock Lady, and this is Red Stag fiber yarn. And I got my heel flap done, went to go back to join in the round, and I don't know what I did.
Did you weed out your heel turn again?
No.
I didn't tell you I did that with the sock I'm about to show, but I fixed it. I pulled in a coal.
Wait, I was totally going to. I went to go pick up in the round. Okay, so maybe that's why I was going back.
There you go.
Are you for real? I was going to do that again?
Get out.
So
I think it's so easy to get ahead of yourself with a sock because you're like, all right, finally the heel flap's done. Moving on, and you just like start picking up stitches. I think that's natural.
I think I actually realized that I forgot my heel turn.
Okay.
Went to go connect them back, dropped a stitch on the very edge, and I don't know how to fix this.
I see. Okay.
So
I can help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's why it's here today. And if I forgot it, what I was going to do was attempt to put what's it called?
Lifeline?
Yep.
Yeah.
And rip it back a few rows, but I don't know if I could even do that because this is a knit slip or whatever heel flap.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to pick up the slips. Looks kind of weird. So This is in need of repair, but here's how far I am.
We'll get it. Well, I'll show my sock then. This is the
Those are cool
Seasons socks.
stitch stoppers.
Oh yeah, this I got this at Spun. It's like a little one piece
I like that.
thing. They were like 60 cents. I bought 3 of them. I don't think they had them last time I was there. Otherwise, I would have bought a bunch more. Yeah, these are the Seasons socks by Summer Lee. And I had actually tried to knit these last year in a different yarn, and I knit them too tight. It's like, or I think part of what I did was there are slipped stitches in the body of this sock, and I think I was slipping them knitwise instead of purlwise, which makes them tighter because I kind of twist them.
Those are cool, like chunky needles for a sock.
They're a 2, and I can't remember if she recommends a 2, but I'm doing a 2, and I'm also knitting a medium instead of a small. But I think they'll be nice. They're like, she has this thing for slouchy socks, and I'm like, I think these might be slouchy socks on me. Like, they might actually turn out that way.
Just cozy.
Yeah, just cozy. Like, they're super soft. This is La Bien Amy in the Hotness, which is like a cousin of my favorite Flora Morganite. But yeah, I just finished my heel turn, or I'm sorry, my heel flap, and then I went to actually did pick up all the things, and I did like 2 rows, and then I was like, oh shoot, I gotta undo that, and I made my way back, so I think I'm all set up to do my heel turn. Of course, I got mad at myself and threw it down and did something else for a couple weeks. So
Flora Morganite sounds like a character on the show The Hotness or something. There could be a reality TV show.
I was like, it sounds like a Steven Universe character. I don't know if you ever watched that.
Nope.
That's another cartoon that I like.
I also have a Summer Lee sock, and she's looking a little rough right now. I did not bring my first color cuff club thing.
I didn't either because mine didn't fit.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't bring it. So I did the flower one, which I showed last time. I think I was actually at the stage I'm at now last time I showed my sock, because I finished the cuff like during a storm.
Right.
Well, I made no progress on it, and then like our little sock group started talking, and everyone's like, my sock doesn't fit, does yours? And I went to go try mine on. Absolutely did not fit. And I usually knit a size small for socks, or 56, I don't know what it is. I did a size medium, and it still didn't fit. I did not size up my needle for the color work, and I thought my floats looked great, and now maybe they were too tight. Now I'm thinking I did my floats too loose, but at least I think my socks are at least going to fit. So here's my little ghosts.
Cute.
You asked if there was like a row in between. Now I honestly don't know. Maybe I did skip it, but
Oh, I see it on the one. Yeah, I don't know.
me either. But anyways,
Your gauge does look a little loose.
it's okay. At
Yeah,
least
it'll be fine.
okay. Like if I stretch them out, you can tell
Yeah.
that they're ghosts, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They look like ghosts.
And at least I'll be able to wear them this time.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'm learning. I'm still learning, but
yeah. Color
I
work's not easy. I mean, like, I know you've been blowing through it, but like,
I know
it's
I
not
just
easy.
like my first sock looked so much better, but it just literally did not fit whatsoever.
Yeah, well, and mine, I mean, just to give a caveat too, like, I have knit other Summerly color work patterns. I don't think there was anything wrong with the pattern. I think we all just did our floats too tight. Because, like, I've knit other ones of her socks with the same size and the same size needles. I sized up the needle for the color work and everything. And I just hadn't knitted a color work sock in a while. I thought my floats were fine, but I think they just weren't. You know, I think I just really needed to stretch them out more.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, I think we all ran into that problem because it's such a common color work sock problem.
like, I want to do a better job on my next one, but also, like, not have my floats as loose.
Yeah.
But then they won't look like a pair. So I'm like, okay, so I need to
see.
remember for the next one to do the same thing. I did size up. I went to go put my try it on tubing as stitch markers on my needles, and my needle literally snapped. I'm using these bamboo 9-inch circulars. Thankfully I'm terrible about picking up stitches. I don't know how to read my knitting all the way yet. And thankfully I had my bigger size with me because I had just finished my color work and I had done like 3 rounds in my normal size 1. And so I was able to save it, and then I ran to a local yarn store and the owner helped me. So thank you for that, Lisa. So I'm back, but I need to switch my needles out again. My yarn is Halloween sock wool from Hobby, and I did not do an additional color for the eyes and nose and mouth of the ghost. It just so happened to fall in
I
that.
was like, it almost looks like, now I see the green, but in your picture you sent me last night, I was like, did she switch out and do a black?
No, I didn't.
That worked out nice.
Yeah, so here's the yarn itself striping, and then I'm
That's really
also
cool.
participating in a stripe along that Amy of Happy Little Yarn is hosting with some of her friends. So it was just like a fun,
awesome.
catch-all a little bit. And then, of course, I want to finish these by Halloween. So I'm hoping to get these done in the next 3 weeks so I can have them done by Halloween, but I'm sure I'll wear them after just because I'm gonna love them. So and we'll see what happens with the ghost after blocking.
Sure. Right on. My last whip that I've got right now is the Summer Court Tank by Dragon Horde Designs, and this is a really pretty, really long little tank top with like a lace motif at the bottom. You can see that part a little bit better, I think. I am doing this in Sea Change fibers, Ecola Fine. I think it's Lucinda is the colorway. But this is some yarn that I treated myself to in San Francisco last time, 2 times ago now that I was out there. Really pretty, like super, super fine fingering weight. So it's, I don't know, it's delicate. It's gonna take me a while.
So sweet.
Thanks. This is the second time I have done this because the chart is it's like 40-ish rows, and I got to like row 33 or 34, and a mistake that I had made several rows back a couple of times was really starting to bug me. Like there's this like kind of chevron lace situation, and basically it just looked like there were bubbles outside of the chevrons, like there were yarn overs or something that just weren't in the right place. And I didn't think it was something that I was going to be able to kind of like stitch up and fake. So I was out in San Francisco again for work last week, and I just was like, screw it, and I just ripped it out. I was like, I can't believe I just ripped out 33 rows of lace. But this time I'm just being like extra careful, and I put stitch markers in between every repeat. So if I'm just sort of mindlessly knitting, I'm able to go, oh, here's my stitch marker. This last one should be a purl or whatever the stitch is. And I think it's been helping me. It feels like I'm babying myself a little bit, but that's okay. It's like knitting with training wheels on.
Yeah, that's all right. Whatever makes it easier and more enjoyable for us, right?
Yeah, and so I'm really enjoying this. So like, it was no problem to like go through this pattern again. But I was watching on the airplane back. I was watching Drive with, why can't I think of his name, Ryan Gosling. And I was just like really into the movie, and I did mess up one time, but I think I can fix it, so it's fine. All right, FOs, finished objects.
Wait, I have so many more whips.
Oh my God, you do. That's right, your list is long. Well, I'm gonna sit back and relax.
I'm gonna blow through them.
I'll sit back and relax and enjoy my coffee.
Okay, this is a new one. You haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God, your stitch markers.
Yeah, my stitch stoppers are pumpkin pies.
That's pumpkin pie, cute. That's really funny.
I love them.
We're really doing up the fall today.
my stitch markers, a little bat.
Oh, I love that.
I think it's from Katrinkles, but I'm not sure.
I got glittery.
Yeah. I got this at a local yarn store I'm jumping ahead a little bit to purchases, but I got like a mystery pack for $9 of stitch markers, and I think it came with 6 or something. And
nice. That's not bad.
I love it. So this is my second month subscribing to Yarnable. So this is hand-dyed yarn, and it's called Witch Please. And I'm making my second lathe hat by Isolde Teague. Nice. So I needed some easy in the round knitting that I didn't really have to think about. And my socks were all in weird places, so I cast this on. This is another thing I want to be finished by Halloween. We do this like Halloween walk at a local metro park, and I want to wear it that night. So
nice.
This is like 6 inches, and then you flip and knit the other way. So it's like the cheaty muscle bra. And I made one already, which we'll talk about later too. So I decided to cast another one on because it was such a fun, it wasn't even, it's not like fun and like, ooh, this is so exciting. But it was like definitely some gratification. I was like, that's finally a hand knit or hand dyed, made hat that I was very excited about.
Excellent.
All right. Next one is my Stella tank. I'm terrible. I cannot remember designer's names. I'm sorry. Is that not here?
It's down there. We'll put it in the show notes. You guys can check below the...
Very, I honestly don't even know if I've made much progress since the last time I showed this. This is just a black tank. Worked in some worsted weight cotton. I don't know if I'm ready to snooze this or not. I really want to wear it, but I feel like my other projects just take priority over it. And it's on my yarn minder, which I don't know what my spinny thing is right now. I'm really disorganized.
I copied off Nicole and I got one of these.
I love that.
I guess that's jumping ahead. I got the mandala one. It's by Twice Sheared Sheep. It's great. When I found out you could do both the like wrist minder thing and put it on the table and spin it, I was like, well, that is like extremely handy, and it has been. So
okay, let me look. Okay, I think I have I have 2 more. Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay, this I just started last night. I'm obsessed.
Oh my god, can I hold it?
Yes.
Thanks.
I think it's called Dream Yarn. Dream and Color Yarn, I think is what it's called. I was at a local yarn store and I like spotted it from across the way and I'm like, what is that?
And I was just calling to you, like, come to me.
So,
come to me.
A girl that I went to high school with, we've recently connected. We're both super crafty. She lives out of state. And then when she was home, was like, hey, we should go. We connected on Instagram. She was like, we should go get lunch. And I'm like, count me in. Like, nice. So we went. It was like so enjoyable. She had some of her other friends there. They're all creative, all crafty. And she started like her own little page. I think it's called McQueen Studios. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but she made mittens so similar to this. And I messaged her. I'm like, I'm so inspired. Like, I hope you don't mind, but I'm totally making them.
That's so cool.
So I'm in love, and now I want a new coat because I need something cute. So
I love the colors.
What are the chances I could find like a fuchsia coat? But I want it long, a long puffy one. So. All right, and then
I'll keep my eye out.
One more whip.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna rearrange my stuff.
I'm excited to show you this too, Katie.
Yay.
So this is my Lume.
It's beautiful.
My Lume pullover by Sorry Northern. Right? Is that what it's by?
I don't remember. I did mine last year.
I think it is.
We're really leaning heavy on the show notes today.
That's okay.
It's all right.
I think that's who it's by. And this is worked in Kramer Worsted Perfection and La Bien-Aimée As If.
Another good pink.
Yes. So I'm really going into the pinks, I guess, which I'm not. I didn't think I was very much of a pink person. I do fear
it's
that.
It's contagious, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm like.
You're into blues now, you're into pinks.
Yeah, I hope this looks good on me. I wish I would stop thinking that. Yeah, like I just want to be able to wear whatever I want. I don't know why I'm so worried about what looks good on me and what doesn't. But I love color work. I started this not even 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago tomorrow.
God, that's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
And I love worsted weight. I love color work. Like, I love a circular yoke. I hope that I hope I love the way that it like wears.
Like, sits on you.
Yes.
Yeah,
because this was, I also love a raglan, but I loved
knitting that.
Yes, because it was literally just repetitive increases.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a little simpler, like, as you're going through it, you don't have to pay as close of attention to where you're at.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely learning how to read my knitting a little more because I can go back and be like, okay, do I need a right-leaning increase or a left-leaning increase? I learned a new increase, which is called a lifted increase. And when I started this on the first day of fall, actually I started it the day before. I got all this done the day before the first day of fall because I was having a first day of fall cast-on party and wanted to start working on my color work. Well, I got like 5 rows or whatever in, and I had to learn a new increase, and I'm like, shoot. So I'm like, and you had to do it like every 5 stitches or something. Okay, so I'm having to replay 2 separate YouTube videos depending on what lean.
Right.
And I'm like, this was not a good idea. But I got through it, and then I'm like, okay, I think that I know how to do this in my own head now, and a few rows in, I was like, I'm golden.
That's awesome.
And now my mittens have the same style increase, so I'm like, what? I know how to do that.
That's cool. I don't know if I've done that one yet, the lift increase. I've heard of it.
Not hard. It was just
good.
weird because I was specifically used to doing the increases from toasted tea.
Yeah.
So, which is the only increases I've ever done.
Will you hold up your project bag?
Yeah.
Isn't that cute? Where did you get that?
Amazon.
Oh my god.
It was like $8 or something.
So cute.
I don't even think it was $8. I'm
I
obsessed.
like that.
I went full on into spooky season.
You really did. You
And
really
I'm
into it. It's actually October now, so it's like seasonally appropriate. It's fine.
Let's talk about what we're wearing.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess is that a good lead into FOs? Anyway?
Yeah, sure.
So, you guys probably remember if you've joined us before. I've been working on this sweater for the last 7 episodes or whatever. This is
Since the start.
Since the start. So if you've been with us from the start, this is the Jethro cardigan by Tanis Lavallee, and I finished it before our last episode, but I hadn't washed it and blocked it and everything, and now I have, and I'm wearing it, and you'll never see it again. I promise. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it.
I love it so much. I knit this and I crocheted it, knit it, whatever, and I was like, I don't know if this is actually my style. I just like it and I want to make it.
It's yours now.
But now that I have it and I'm wearing it, I'm 100% into it.
Okay, I love it because it's summery, it's springy. Summer like this, candy corny, all about it.
Oh, candy corn. Are you a candy corn girl?
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Sometimes I am.
Well, I'm sad to announce that this is the last episode of Katie.
Listen, my son was getting evaluated a few years ago, and we were at this.
And one of the questions was, "Do you like candy corn?"
No, we were at this new school, and I'm telling him all his issues, but I'm telling some I want to say doctor. That's not the right word, but a psychiatrist or whatever here, and then a teacher had him in another room, and they were kind of walking him around, evaluating him separately. Yeah. Well, I'm telling the person I'm talking to, he's extremely picky, he gags very easily, blah, blah, blah. They walk him back in and they're like, yeah, he puked. And I'm like, why? And he's like, I wanted to try candy corn. And I'm like, all right.
And yet, this is your child that demands that we try to play Bean Boozled with him when I come over, which, if you're not familiar, is a fun game where you have this box of innocuous looking jelly beans, and I think you spin a little spinner. I have refused. I'm like such a bad adult. I'm like,
I have not played. You spin a spinner, and there's 2 blue jelly beans.
Yeah.
One's blueberry, one's mint toothpaste. Not that bad, but mint is disgusting. I hate it. I cannot do it.
But that's a very pleasant example.
Or there's peach or puke.
Yeah. Or
disgusting.
I mean, there's butter and
penny.
They're nasty.
I had a penny one time. I could, and he pukes so easily.
But he's obsessed with this jelly bean game.
He will literally puke and then ask to play again. And I'm like, no, I can't. He can't even play it in front of me anymore because I feel terrible when he pukes.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't
he's like, after dinner, he's like, do you want to play this? I'm like, no, I just
after dinner, do you want to?
Yeah, I'm like, play it before dinner at least.
Keep my meal down.
Yeah, seriously, but
yeah.
No, I can sometimes do candy corn, but it's not something I'm searching for.
Right. I like it. I usually get a bag every year. I like it. If somebody has it, I'll eat it. It's got to be Brock's, though. If it's one of the off-brands candy corn, it's not good.
Yeah, I can do it. I think they're so cute.
Yeah. Oh, they're super cute. Yeah. As a concept, I love candy corn. I don't like pumpkin pie though either. I don't like pumpkin spice. So I mean, it's one of those more for me, more for you.
Yeah.
If the thing you like, it's fine.
For sure.
But yeah, this cardigan's super comfortable. I like the granny square thing because it's got holes all through it, so it's I get a little breeze. I've been getting hot lately because I'm 40 now, and sometimes I get hot, and that's just the thing that's happening to me, which is great. But this is a nice warm sweater that I also get a little cool breeze on my shoulders. So
love it.
I dig it. Oh, and I gotta show these buttons.
Absolutely.
I had other buttons on here, and they were small. They were the recommended size. They were white pearl buttons, and they were kind of, I don't know. They were kind of, I can't do the shape with my fingers. They were like that, actually. They were curved and then pointy on the ends. They were fine, but they were too small. And then I got these other buttons, and they were bigger and gray, and then I brought them home, and I was like, I don't think these look good. And then I found these, and they're just
perfect.
Purple pearl, and they're perfect, and I sewed them on yesterday, and I'm so thrilled. So
I love them.
That's my Jethro. Anyway, what do you got?
This is a halfway, okay, not even halfway. This is a 95% done whip.
That's right.
This is my toast tank. I'm obsessed. I've already worn it.
So cute.
I need to
I love how it drapes. Like you pick it up and it's just like...
I'm obsessed. I need to add the ribbing on the armholes and neckline.
It's really not suffering without it.
I know. So I wanted to wear this to work yesterday, and I have already.
Okay.
But now that I've worn it, this without the ribbing comes in, and it like shows too much of my armpit. So that's why I need to add it, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have, to be honest. Like,
sure.
Because I just love wearing it.
Yeah.
I can't remember how to pick these up. So that's another thing I need Katie's knit school for as well. We'll see.
Katie's knit school, Katie's knit first aid.
Yeah.
We'll introduce
we'll
new
see.
segments.
Maybe next episode this will be finished, but probably not. So I might still be wearing it. I need to get some stuff to wear under my knits now. Like
Yeah.
turtlenecks mentioned
layers.
for the 8th time.
Some layers.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I need some Katie's editing help because these are my fabulous socks in hobby sock wool.
Wow, look at them. Aren't they amazing?
I forgot both my whips.
That's all right.
Come on. So these are crocheted socks that Lisa Pine Notes on Instagram shared, and I have tried making crochet socks, but they're all this annoying thing called a waistcoat stitch. Also, I forgot to mention...
Is that the one that's supposed to look like a knit stitch?
Yes.
That's the one I hate. I hate the waistcoat stitch.
The Jasper pullover is a waistcoat stitch, and I messaged
right,
the
that's
designer.
right.
I messaged the designer to say, do I have to do this? I cannot figure that stitch out. I've tried YouTube after YouTube after YouTube.
When I did it, I had to like...
Yeah,
I did not
a fan.
enjoy it.
So when Lisa posted this crochet sock that wasn't a waistcoat stitch, I was like, sign me up, I want to try it. I got a pair of socks done in a week, and they're
amazing.
You can see like they're pretty tall. Like I'm
see,
all about
they're so tall.
Sorry. And
I just did that to myself because now I have to put it in like a 4th time.
I'm totally obsessed with them. They are a little thicker than a knit sock, but it's not in an uncomfortable way. Sure. I was able to wear them with my slide-on Birks. My feet didn't get sweaty. Like, I am definitely making another pair. I don't know if I brought my other yarn. Let me see. Oh, I sure did. This is my other Yarnable yarn. It's called Happily Ever After, and I'm definitely going to crochet these instead of knit for socks.
Yeah.
So I'm all about that. And then my last FO is my first lathe hat by Isolde Teague. And this is also in red stack fiber. So
excellent.
That's all I got.
My other FO is, I'm so excited about this one. This one went really fast. I don't think I had started this when we had our last episode, but this is the Sunset sweatshirt by Jessie Mae Martinson of Jessie Made Designs. I am just nuts about the sweater. I wore it last week and it was just like perfect. It was so perfect. This is in Wool of the Andes worsted from Knit Picks. Yeah, it's so cozy. I think I knit mine like an inch longer than recommended or something like that, and it just hits at the top of my waistband on my jeans. I
want to make one, but like the start of it was so weird looking.
In the pattern?
Yeah. Like, no, when you showed me, you like worked
flat. Right. Yeah, you do the short rows. It's kind of an interesting construction, and I really liked it once I got it going. You do the short rows kind of up here at the little shoulder seams rather than like down here or on the back. I liked it though. It looked a little, you can sort of see it when I hold it up flat. Like it got a little bump, like a little puff from doing the short rows, but you don't see that. Like I washed and blocked it and like you don't see it when it's on my shoulder.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I can't wait to do another one of these. I'm actually, I have more Wool of the Andes worsted this is like a gray, actually I love this color. It's called Opal Heather, and it's like blue and purple and other blue and like a teeny tiny little bit of yellow. This yarn is so freaking cheap, and it is always just like gorgeous.
How many balls did it take to make that?
This was like 800 yards, so it was like $24 worth of yarn that I got on sale.
That's amazing.
For like, that's cheaper than buying I know, hours of labor, but
yeah,
cheaper than buying a sweater on sale at
yeah.
like JCPenney or something. Is JCPenney even still around?
Not here.
Not here. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I have another one that's like blue, and I'm like, should I just make another one of these? And it's like, no, I should get a different color. Do a different kind one of these. I would like to get more coffee.
We're back, baby.
We're back.
That's aggressive.
And you're not even the one who got the coffee refill. Jeez. All right.
Every time we sit down to record, we have a monthly coffee sponsor, Brenda at Cast On.
Yeah.
And so we get good coffee to drink, and I just can't drink it every time I come because I have so much coffee immediately when I wake up just because it's part of my routine. By the time I get here, I'm like, I don't need any. But we still love it.
We go and get coffee sometimes and stuff too, and it keeps us running. So thanks, Brenda.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it.
We love the local coffee stores around here. I think we've talked about that before, but they're just so tasty and awesome.
Yeah.
So we were talking about what we're wearing.
That's
Katie's
right.
Jethro.
That's right.
I'm wearing a crew neck that I finished this morning. I made this cute little pumpkin with some fabric from Joann's.
That's fun, like really vintagey. It looks like the Smashing Pumpkins
I
album
love
cover. That's cool.
This? I think
No,
I'm wearing it.
like the moon and the melancholy and the infinite sadness.
Now I have to look it up.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I made this, and then I also got a similar fabric to applique a big tote bag I got from Amazon. Sorry.
Nice. And you did that last night?
Yeah. So the first quilt square that I made, literally took me probably 2 hours. This took me less than 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yes. I used my Cricut to cut out heavy cardstock of the sizes of squares that I needed to make the flying geese, which is what these are called.
Okay, yeah.
And the outside pieces and the inside. And now that I have that, rather than having to measure, I can whip through it. So I'm going to make another one today. And I even have more fabric that I want to use. I think I might make another t-shirt. So we'll see.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, that fabric's really cool.
thank you. So this bag is one of my purchases. Do you have purchases this time around?
I have one kind of batch that I guess I'm gonna share. Well, first, this is not a yarn related purchase, but I bought myself a new lightweight kind of fall fancy coat, and because I've gained weight and my coats don't fit me anymore, and so I was like, I'm gonna get a new coat, and I saw this one.
Did it come with a monocle?
Yes, it actually came
is
with.
It reversible?
Yeah, it's reversible.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, I saw this and like, I'm not really a plaid girl, and I'm not really a any of these colors girl, but I saw this and I was like, what a freaking gorgeous coat. And then I saw that it was reversible, and I was like, this is like my absolute favorite kind of brown. It's like a real gentle little like herringbone kind of deal.
Ooh.
And it has these pretty tortoiseshell buttons, and it's just like, you know, soft and nice, and I just love it. So got this coat. I was like, hell yeah, this coat's my entire personality now.
Love it.
And when I got this coat, I was like, what accessories am I gonna wear with this? Because I don't have anything in any of these colors because I don't normally like these colors. So
That's how I feel about my Lumet. Like, I need something pink.
we're gonna get you some pink. You're
Yeah,
gonna
some
accumulate some pink if you keep hanging out with me. But yeah, Knit Picks was having, I guess it was their Labor Day sale. Oh my god, was it that long ago? It was. Anyway, it was like a week long, and it was bonkers.
It was even after Labor Day, though. I think you got it on the last day.
I got it like on the very last day.
Yeah.
But I got all their wool. The Andes was super cheap, and I hadn't finished my sunset sweatshirt, or I would have gotten more for another one of those. But I got kind of approximations of the colors in this coat.
I love it.
And I had, this was not new, but I have fisherman's wool from Joann's.
That's from your Lumet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the main color, my Lumet. But I got, I think just these two colors when I first got this fisherman's wool, which is great, by the way. It's like extremely cheap. You get this enormous amount of it for like $10. But these are, I don't know, similar-ish. So what I want to do, and I have kind of tried looking at patterns, and I bought 2 patterns, and then I was kind of like, in the end, like, I don't know if either one of them is really going to be the one. But I want to make like a hat, a scarf, and some mittens to go with this, and I'm super stoked. I just don't know what to do yet. So
we're mitten girlies now.
We're mitten girlies now. I text too much and do too many things with my hands to be a mitten girly, but I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah, me too.
I normally hate mittens.
I love those mittens.
Yeah, those are really cool.
There will be no way that I can drive in those because my steering wheel will just slip right out of my hands.
like gently remove. We need driving gloves.
Those
Let's
are
get real
for
with that with our monocles.
Those
driving
are for,
gloves
with the leather on the things. My grandma used to have those.
Fingerless.
Those are for outdoor use only.
Fair.
And not snowball fights either. So I don't know when I'm gonna wear them, but I'm wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing those. Seriously, I need something pink to wear with my Lume.
I mean, it's not hard to find hot pink stuff, so.
Yeah, but that's like such a different hot pink, I feel like. I was like,
Let's go shopping.
I want hot pink shoes. I'm like, no, I won't wear hot pink shoes. I found those
Wear hot pink shoes.
I probably would. Okay. But with what else other than that? Like, I want those little short Uggs.
Yeah.
They have pink ones, but I don't think they're exactly that pink. But I'm like, do they have to be exactly that pink? Like, I need help. Also, for knit picks, sorry about the crinkling. I'll be slow. Katie got me this. Katie got me this ball. What's this called? Pom-pom for my hand knit hat. Hand dyed, not hand knit. It was cranked.
Oh, yeah. And this is the one I got. It looks like a cat toy when I do this.
Listen, and my hat will also match if I get a pink coat.
Oh my gosh, get out of town.
Can I get a coat this color?
These were like $1.50. That's tacky to be like, I bought you a thing for $1.50.
No, it's
not
not
tacky.
tacky.
A thing for $1.50.
I love anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I cannot get hip to the price of real fur pom-poms. Like $20 for a pom-pom? I'm like,
not like real fur, like
pass.
Not like animal fur, but like.
What is it then?
It's the same stuff.
For
guaranteed.
Stop.
Oh yeah. I think if you were to get a real fur pom-pom, it would be like $50
in a local yarn store.
In a local yarn store.
A pom-pom that's like
I'm
$25.
Sure. What is this made out of? Polyester. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I would be really.
I need to know the content of the pom-pom, please.
Really shocked. Everyone, please put your content of your pom-poms in the comments. I'm just kidding.
more purchases this time around. I had very little purchases till literally last night after I got off work. This I already got. This is from Target. It was a pencil pouch. I stinking love it.
Cute. I got a cute pencil pouch in San Francisco at that. There's a cute discount store. It's like a Japanese discount store called Daiso.
Can you FaceTime me next time you know?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be so funny. But I got a little bag, pretty much that same size, but it's just black canvas, and it has a little like polar bear laying down with a little cat sitting on its head, and it says hello. And I'm gonna put my crochet hooks in it. So I didn't bring it down, but that's it.
I also got.
You have more stuff?
Yeah, that I bought.
Nice.
1 second. Wait. Let's go backwards a bit. Hey.
Oh, okay. To
kind of whoops, but not. I just want to talk about some stuff that I bought. Okay, so this was cranked on my Centro knitting machine.
That glitter yarn.
Cool, right?
Oh my god.
It's supposed to just the white and black.
Cute.
Obviously Beetlejuice theme. I tried watching the movie, but I had it on really low volume. I got a kitchen TV, by the way. And
look at this one.
I was cranking my hat trying to watch Beetlejuice, but I had it on really low volume because I've never watched that and I did not know like how inappropriate it was. And my son was in there, so I'm gonna rewatch it, but it was a vibe. This was supposed to be. Let me think of how you do this. You like sandwich the pieces together and then flip it inside out to be a headband.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is ridiculously small. Like maybe I could save it for my daughter, but
yeah,
it was the first time that I had done a flat piece like this, and you use waste yarn after the white,
okay,
so that you can see where to pick up your stitches and kind of cinch it together. I made this hat. I don't want it if you want it.
Oh, it's cute. You know who would like that?
Jason.
So
if you want to finish this up, I'll leave it here so you can give that to him.
I love that. Thanks.
I made this one. This one's just a little bit too big. That's the only reason I don't want it.
Well, Jason's got a big head just like me, so
sounds good. These are just the tubes.
Oh, cute.
Like they need totally finished, but
yeah.
I did indeed have a day of just finishing my cranked hats.
That's so fun.
For those other ones that
Make sure you use a color catcher when you wash that.
Yeah. This is all acrylic actually, so it's probably not
Is it not going to do anything?
Probably
okay. I'm like, it looks so crisp and like the colors are so nice.
Yeah, I do have color catchers though, but
I
love my hats.
Fun.
So I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I want to do 2 pom-poms. I don't know if I want to do like black and green and purple and white.
Ooh.
Or green and purple or black and white. But I know that I want to, and I think I want them both to be different. So, or should I do multi 2 colors. Like all 4 colors.
Let us know what you think in the comments. I think
Subscribe!
like and subscribe. I think you should
Already
do
knows.
2 black and white, like half black, half white.
Okay.
That's my vote. But
Wait,
you
one
do
black,
whatever you
one
want.
white,
No,
or
like
black and white, black and white.
black and white, black and white.
Okay. Love that.
But do whatever you want.
Okay, this is why I had to bring. I forgot to talk about my hats, but also
Fair enough.
this is why I wanted to talk about it. I cranked this little guy. Oh, sorry.
Sound it.
And I want to. I don't know if this is gonna be able to work the way I want it to, but I want to make an I-cord, a green I-cord, weave it through here, and put felt little pumpkin face on
I
it,
love it.
or maybe buttons, black buttons.
That would be cute. Do you want to borrow my cordsmith? You do one? You
I got one.
Heck
So
yeah.
that's why I want to talk about it.
Nice,
I hope
nice.
this is big enough. Looks kind of little.
Let me see. Yeah,
I think I got the small on accident. Is that what you have?
It does look kind of little.
Can I see yours?
I think that's alright. Yeah. I gotta find it, but yeah. Mine's
I
navy.
think I got the wrong size.
I don't know. There's a Cordsmith Mini, but I think it's like a different size handle too. And yours.
She said small when I was checking out.
Oh. Oh.
Anyways,
Whatever.
so I want to make an I-cord and then weave it through this and be able to cinch it closed.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And my thought was like, oh, I can have my daughter get Halloween candy in it, but this is actually entirely too small for Halloween candy. But anyways, it'll still be so cute, like a gift bag or something.
That's super
and listen
cute.
when I tell you,
It's
I
like
have
plushy.
so much acrylic yarn. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Like,
yeah.
so this is also double lined just because that's just the way I know how to make, my stuff with my machine. But
Well, it looks so nice and finished on the top too because of that folded over.
Right.
It's like why I like those folded over
Yeah,
collars. They
yeah.
look so cozy.
do you have any other purchases?
No.
I
I
got
just got my coat on my lap like I'm like
covered up, ready to go.
a little lady riding the bus or something.
All right. I don't know if I'll be able to. I want to hold these up to the camera, but I'm so shaky because of my coffee. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Hopefully these are in focus. I got a bone, a pumpkin. I think these are Katrinkles. I'm not positive, but they're very Katrinkle-esque.
Katrinkle-esque.
A haunted house, and then this is October 31st. So here's mine.
So cute.
And I got the bat.
I like that.
And
The
I love
bone is
Katrinkle
cute.
stuff, right? I love,
funny.
wow, this is nice and big. I don't think it's big enough that I could put it on my mittens, but,
Mm.
I got these, $9.
Yeah.
Some glow in the dark. I don't know which ones.
That's fun.
Probably the bone, right? I don't know which
Here.
else would.
We don't need to do this, but
What do you do?
light. Shine
You
the
charge
flashlight
it?
on it. I'm charging them. You see it?
Can't see it. And then my, this is part of my yarnable, but I want to show it off because it's cool and exciting.
Oh yeah, so Yarnable, you get yarn and you get a bag of treats too,
Yes.
right? Like miscellaneous fun stuff.
I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I subscribe to like the lowest tier.
Mm-hmm.
I only get 1 skein of fingering weight yarn. It's called DK plush sock. No. It's called plush sock yarn, not DK. It is so stinking squishy.
Oh, nice.
Like
nice.
I love the quality of it.
Look at the.
Yeah. And that one was my first month. I got like a
merino
mug
nylon.
cake. I got a Swedish dishcloth
Nice.
and little apple clips. This month I got 2 pens.
Oh my gosh.
Like, are you kidding me?
Get out. That's cute.
And a pumpkin it came with. I'm like,
Cute.
I'm already using it.
Love it.
This is toffee. I don't know if I'll eat this because like I don't want toffee to hurt my teeth, but it's so cute. It's called Cauldron Crunch.
That is cute.
Cauldron Boil Me. And it says animated facial mask. I don't know what that means. I think it's maybe just because it's like a bat shaped on your face. But I don't know, like, to me animated means moving.
Which is terrifying to think about. Really, I don't know. I don't want to know. I mean, cool. It's great.
So that's what came
That's fun.
this month, plus an extra pen. So I'm all about it. It's less, I want to say it's like $42 a month.
Mm-hmm.
With shipping though. Maybe it's even less than that. It might be 38, but for me right now it's worth it. And when I'm working on this is what I mentioned before is like my mindful yarn. Like I want to be thinking like I'm sitting, I feel my hands on my needles, I'm looking at my stitch type of thing. So, and I've held up to that. And
That's great.
I'm loving it. And I got this style bag last month too. I don't know what these are, but they're nice.
That's cute. A little like reinforced kind of.
Yeah, I like it. So
I like it. Is that everything?
I think it
I
might
think
be.
that's everything. Well,
So
thanks so much for joining us, and yeah, anything you want to know about the patterns we talked about will be in the show notes, and yeah.
let us know your thoughts. Let us know how your week's
That's
going.
right. What you're up
You
to this
can
fall.
find us on Instagram. Katie is North Coast Knitter, and I am Meditative Maker. All that info is also below in the show notes. And thank
right.
you guys for joining us.
Yeah, please like and subscribe if you had fun, and I hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.